Today, traders are waiting with a bated breath for the US inflation data. This is an important macroeconomic indicator that is sure to affect the US dollar index and the quotes of many currency pairs. So far, analysts predict a decrease in inflation by 0.1% in annual terms. However, the greenback may react to this report a little bit differently. An increase in inflation usually leads to a drop in the US dollar. If inflation exceeds 5%, the US currency may strengthen against its counterparts, as this will give investors a reason to expect the Fed to take steps to tighten monetary policy. Now, let's discuss the Asian session in detail. The US dollar index is trading steadily. At the beginning of the week, it's edging up by 92.20 points. It seems to have resumed the bullish trend. Besides, it managed to recover from the previous pullback to the 92.00 level. Meanwhile, demand for riskier assets is still high in the market. Jerome Powell's semiannual monetary policy report to the Congress and inflation data will be the main event at the end of the week. Only after these events we will be able to make new relevant forecasts. In the meantime, the US dollar index is unlikely to go beyond the levels of 92.00 and 92.40. The dollar-yen pair seemed to have consolidated at the same level for several days in a row. However, this is only a pause before further correction. Judging by the technical analysis, the downward cycle from July 1st is highly likely to continue. So now we should expect a breakout of the 109.85 level. After that, the quote may decline even more. Yet before the breakout, a short-term upward movement is possible in the range from 110.30 to 110.60. After reaching these levels, the quote may drop. The further movement of the AUD-USD pair is now unclear. It remains approximately at the same level for the third trading day. The pair is currently trading in the range from 0.7480 to 0.7500. So the quote may go either up or down. The pair may rise if it breaks the 0.7530 level. It will resume the downward movement if it declines below the 0.7440 level. So now let's move to some news from Asia. China's exports grew much faster than expected in June. The indicator improved significantly as strong global demand, driven by lifting COVID restrictions and vaccination campaigns, overshadowed fears of a new virus variant outbreaks and delays in deliveries at ports. Imports also exceeded expectations, although it had decreased since May due to high commodity prices. China's trade surplus rose to 51.53 billion in June, while economists had expected a decline to 44.2 billion. Such an upbeat result is a positive signal for trading partners of China, especially Australia. However, this positive data may adversely affect the US dollar index. And that's all for now. We wish you profitable deals and see you in our channel with a new video in a couple of hours. See you!